Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Ali and I'm so excited to see you. If you're new here, welcome to Khajibar, our Moroccan/Arabian inspired island. If you enjoy cozy Animal Crossing content, go and hit those like and subscribe buttons. I would really appreciate it. Today we are going to work on Ruby's house and surrounds, I guess you could say. So we are going to have a quick walkthrough of what I put together off camera. If you haven't watched our last video, we decorated Anch's house and surrounds, and we finished off the whole museum palace space. So go ahead and watch that one. I was really happy with how that turned out. So we are going to have a little walk around so that you can see the extra stuff that I put together off camera afterwards, because I realized that there was a lot of bare land and I wasn't very happy with that. So as we come along here, you can see that I have planted a whole bunch of stuff. Mostly, well, not mostly, the only trees that we're using on this island are the bamboo and coconut trees or palm trees, and then you can see some little bushes down there and a couple of flowers. So I wanted this whole area to basically give that vibe of this is not for you peasants, this is just for the rich ones, you know what I mean? And I sort of took a bit of inspiration from, what's it called? Assassin's Creed, that's the one. Assassin's Creed Mirage. And I included the fences as well because I really wanted to give it that vibe of you're not welcome. You know, like even though obviously you guys can come up and walk around here, but it is not giving inviting, and that's the point. So we've got a bunch of just nice greenery in here, and I'm realizing now I set the time back a few more days because I had done a little bit of time traveling for the trees and all of that sort of stuff, and all of my hydrangea bushes are no longer in bloom, but that's fine because they will be for the dream address. So just imagine that the blue hydrangeas, just imagine that they are in bloom. Okay, so we are going to work on this area. So this is Ruby's house up here. She is our desert oracle. I have a whole video going through our island lore, so go and check that one out if you're interested in listening to me ramble, I guess that's how it felt. But no, go and watch that one for understanding all of our lore and where everyone fits in. So we will work on the Oasis a bit as well and just fluff this out a little bit more. I want to include some flowers around there as well, and probably bring some greenery up here, but not too much because I don't want like this whole area to feel like it's part of the Oasis. It's more like, you know, like she built this because of the Oasis, you know, and so it's not necessarily meant to be part of the lushness. It's kind of coming from the lushness, if that makes any sense at all. So okay, so this is one similar to what I did for the whole museum and Acnh and all of that sort of stuff. I have pre-played around with where I want certain things to go because I really wasn't sure how I wanted the external here to look. So let's start getting some of that out. So I basically wanted Ruby's house to give the impression that it's a temple, right? So it's meant to give desert temple vibes. That's the look that we're going for. So even though, like, obviously I've already decorated her house in a very desert tone, she's also got a more fancy door, as you can see there, because she is the Oracle. And why wouldn't she give herself a fancy door? She deserves it, right? So, okay, so we've got that, and then I like the ruined decorated pillar, just sort of, it is on the half tile, good. So like sort of hidden back there, but not really. And then in the front, that way, yes. And then I like another big pillar here. I don't think it matters that they're basically the same, because you can't see the other one very much anyway. And then that one there, I love clustering these guys together. I don't know about you guys, but clustering the pillars together is just one of the best things. It's just amazing. It's always good. It always turns out nice. I got a couple of ruined seats out because I wanted to see how they look together with everything. Now, I had, when I was planning this out, I had the plain party lights arch. Oh, excuse me. Always too close. Yep, I had that one. And then I think that was because because I would prefer to do the castle gate, but I think that's too far out because you can, oh no, you can't get through there, but it feels like it's too far out, doesn't it? Let's put the crescent moon chairs in and just see how they look together. I think I will have to, I think I can put that back in later to get it to go the way I want it to. Push it there and then push him in, and then castle gate. And now that's even further out because of the chair. Okay, why is that happening? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because I have to push that in, of course. And then that goes out. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, then castle gate. Actually, I don't mind that. I think I might like that better now that I'm looking at it. I think I like that more than the plain party lights now. It felt like it was too far out, but I think it's actually giving. Okay, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it like that. I think I still want my little ruined seat. Surely I can put it in the corner here. What? There's a... Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fair. All right. Fair play. You win this time, game. But next time... Next time it's my time. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying stuff. Okay. Alright, so if we do that... Alright, so... I know I haven't left myself a whole lot of space up here, but I wanted to have some sort of like an offering situation happening. And I'm not sure, maybe we do that down here, because so I didn't end up doing another incline to get to the top, because I wanted it to feel like, you know, you have to work for it to get up there, if that makes sense. Like it's not meant to be easy, right? To get to the Oracle, it's not meant to be an easy job. And so, you know, if you want her to speak to the ancestors or whatever and give you some wisdom, then you have to work for that wisdom. Hence the vines. So I'm thinking that maybe we do, I might move that tree possibly as well. Yeah, so I'm thinking that we do like, I was thinking of the cancer table because it's, you know, it's got that vibe, being one of the one of Celeste's items, right? The zodiac stuff. Being one of those makes it look more like impressive, I guess is the word, you know? But it's also quite small, and I want it to be obvious that this is where you put your offering. I'm thinking, what if I do, I don't know if this is enough space. Oh, it is. So if we do that, no, I had it central already. So if we do that there, and then it's like, this is where you make your offering, right? And then after that, you are maybe permitted to climb the vines and see the one true oracle, the all-seeing, all-knowing Ruby. Do we maybe do a rug moment out the front here too? So yeah, I used this one in Anka's build, and it might work here as well. Okay, I don't think I want it right on the edge there. I don't think that makes sense. But I'm gonna have to pick up the castle gate to make it happen here. And then tassels. Can't have a rug without tassels. Now the tassels don't match 100% because they weren't meant for this particular design, but I don't think it's noticeable enough that you would be like, excuse you. I think I like that here. Or I think we'll stick with this pink and blue one. And I mean, I can change it later, but I probably won't. I'm not the kind of builder who like will go back and change stuff once I've put a build down. I'm sort of like, well, that's about as good as it's going to get, so that's what's happening. And then I just leave it there and I never do anything else about it. Because I can't be bothered, to be perfectly honest. That's the real reason. It's because I can't be bothered. Okay, now I have a bunch of cacti and where are they? Baobab? Baobab. The big tree, the big desert tree. You guys know. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have a few of those. So let's scatter them around. Let's see if we can fit one here. Yeah. And then that just adds a little bit more depth to what we've got going on. I wonder if I probably can't pull it across because I don't think I'll have enough room. Let's see if I point this way. Will she put it down? Oh, she will. Yeah, so now it's not directly behind the coconut. Alright, so that's good. And then maybe a little cactus moment in here. I used a lot of these on my last island that I put together on my Switch Lite, which I think we will tour together if you guys are interested in having a look at it. You got this. There we go. Yeah, we can tour that together if you guys want, and I can show you around. I called it Purgatory. I was going to say Purgatory, but that just is not it. That is it though. I quite like how that is looking. I wonder if I can get a cactus in here as well. I think I can. Yeah, I definitely can. I'm going to put it over here. Oh yeah, the shell fountain. I forgot about that. Yes, I think so. Now, let's maybe let's put, I wanted to use this shell fountain somewhere. I've had it in my inventory for ages and I just don't know where to put it and what to do with it. Especially because it's like that 1.5 tile, which is just the dumbest. I don't understand it at all. And I feel like that's not quite it. I think I want it there. That's better. Yeah. So you can like, I don't know, like anoint yourself before you head in, right? You got to be pure of heart or something. I don't know. Okay. I'm liking that. I am also remembering that I had an outdoor bath in my pockets. So that, you know, again, like you can cleanse yourself before you head up. Should we make that the like brownish color? That will be more of a moment, and you can still get up that side, so that's good. I also want to try and use some gyroids in this area. I don't use gyroids very often, but anywhere that I can, I will. That way, do we think? I think so. All right, I like that. And maybe a wheat field in front. Did that go like fully away? No, good. Sometimes because of the forced perspective, I misjudge where my wheat fields go. And then I get confused later when it looks like there's gaps, because there are gaps. Okay. Will she fit? She sure will. Okay, well you can sort of, you can see it a little bit. That's fine. Okay, what else? I don't think I want to put anything behind those two, unless it's another cactus maybe, but I don't want this space to get too cluttered is the other thing, because obviously it's the desert, right? But the urge is so strong, as I'm sure many of you can relate. The urge to clutter things is just, sometimes it's overwhelming how much I want to put all of the things out. And now that I'm going up and down and up and down, I'm realizing I want to try and fit another wheat field in here, but I don't know. Oh yay, I can do it. I like that. I need to remind myself not to block that vine in particular, because that's going to be our only way up to be able to actually visit Ruby. So we need to make sure that we can get up there. Let's put some of these things away and see what else we've got. Okay, so I have filled my pockets with a bunch of stuff, and the first thing I want to do is customize. We might use that here, we might use that somewhere else, but I just wanted to see it. But I wanted to customize these little fellas. I think that pink. No, I think he's fine in beige. But the petal has a brown, that works, and a white. Maybe a white for like purity or something. Okay. So, where, I'm not actually sure if the altar makes sense up here. I think that would be a little bit too much, to be honest. Now that I'm looking at everything, I don't think that that would make sense, so that's fine. What else have I got more? Oh yeah, I wanted to see the Festivale balloons in here, but I don't think they will vibe. Because I wanted to see if they could be a bit more hidden, you know? But I don't think that's going to work, to be honest. But we can do another cactus at least. I mean, I would like it to be more in here, like that. and I won't be able to drag it out any further. That's okay. Let's turn it that way. So we've got that there. Do we do another? I don't know if it'll fit back here. Let's see if we can fit the big fella. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright. Not mad at that. I think I want another cactus on that side. Is that two? Is that on the same line? No, it's a half tile off. Okay. I'm happy with that. Now I need to get out of here. Alright, now where to put our little fellas? I think one on top of that pillar. Alright, let's see if I can get it up there from here. I think Squeezoid up here. Oh, look at him go. And then, can I, oh for goodness sake, I just want to turn it. Is that too much to ask? Apparently yes. Yes it is. That's better. Alright, so Squeezoid up there. And then I need to remember how everything was. I think that was like that, probably. And then the other ruined seat. There, okay. And then I think maybe the pedaloid maybe here? I don't know if that makes her like too far to the side. Ooh, look at her go. Yes, girl. Yep, I like that. I feel like I want something here. Maybe I should just get some flowers. Because I don't think I have more. Oh yeah, I was going to try and put some more pillars in. I wonder if I can fit the glowing moss statue on the corner here. I can't remember how many tiles it takes up. Oh yeah. Should he face that way or that way is the next question. I think he should face that way. And then our little petaloid. I feel like she's a bit too far away, but at the same time I don't want to ruin like the clean aesthetic from the moons. So maybe if we just put her there, maybe we don't have that ruined seat there. I'm going to jam myself in a corner here. Maybe we do the glowing moss statue there. And then the other ruined seat in the middle. Yeah, I reckon. That way? Yes. Okay, that's cute. Maybe actually that on the half. Yes. And then maybe another broken one. And then that's gonna annoy me now because it's facing the same way. You. Yes. And then maybe, yeah, and then we put her in like that. And then the ruined seat there. Yes. That way. Yep. Okay. I'm happy with that. Done with that. Good. Excellent. Okay. Maybe we do this decorated pillar here and then the broken one there. I think I like it like that. Yes, okay. And then I wanted to have a couple of things around that are like stuff that that, you know, that people have been offering to Ruby. Just so that it's clear that that's what that table is for. Yeah. And then I did think about the pirate chest, but I'm thinking that that might be too big. Is that doing too much? I think it might be. I think that might be giving the wrong impression. Because we don't want people to come up in here thinking that like Ruby's taking everyone for a ride or something like that. Because that's not it. People just can't help themselves and they think that, you know, if they shower her with riches, etc., that she'll give them a favourable prophecy. But that's not how prophecies work now, is it? So She just leaves the offerings out here because what is she going to do with a big vase? She doesn't have any room for that in her house. Have you seen her house? It's tiny. Yes, okay. I like that. Do we maybe put the turtle on the floor and the metal vase on the cancer table? Yes. Maybe we just turn him around. Yeah, I like it. Okay. All right, done with that. Okay, now I don't want to do anything around the base at the moment. Maybe a couple more vines just to accent that fact. And you can get up there if you really want to. And I don't think I'll put anything around the back of her elevated area, just because it's just not something that I would normally do for a build. I always admire people who have the energy to decorate and cover every single tile, even though it's not going to be seen. So let's get some bushes and then we'll go and pick up some flowers. Okay. I think we'll do the bushes first, because obviously you can see I put some down already, just a couple to sort of see how they looked in the space. I think I want one here, a tea olive. Yeah, okay. Alright, so a tea olive there, and I think a tea olive here. Definitely need a couple on this side, maybe one here. One there. I forgot that I had only put the hydrangeas in. Okay. I think I like that, and then let's put some flowers down. One there. Let's put one here. So let's do one there. Maybe a little cheeky one back here. Maybe here. And then maybe another bush. I am liking that. What if we do that one there and switch this one? Hyacinth. And then where do we put our last pink one? I think I need more weeds. I think that's the problem. A weird problem to have. Most people would like to have fewer weeds in their lives, but I need more. Maybe this last blue one there. Oh, that's not, okay. That's not actually what I meant. Or is it? Nope, you're right. That is exactly what I meant. Carry on. Okay. Yes. Alright, so then I've got more weeds in storage, but I can't be bothered getting them out at the moment. So we'll do that one there. Let's do a little fella in there. And maybe one behind this tree, even though we won't really see it. Oh, there's another little one over there. Thank you for your contribution, young sir. Let's put you here. I am liking how that looks, I reckon. It's giving Oasis, right? Okay, so now I need to get more flowers, because that's not what I was actually planning to do with those. And Lucky, there's no thoughts in that head. Don't pretend. You are head empty. Yes, Ruby, hello, I am working on... Okay. Girl, must you? Do you really need to do that there? Thank you. Okay, alright, so I definitely want one or two. Do we want one up here? Maybe just here in front of the shell fountain so that it's like, it's kind of hidden. It does actually really match the cactus flower, I have to say. I like that. Okay, I can get up this way. Okay, oh, actually, I do want more weeds as well. Okay, let's plant some things. Alright, so let's do a green mum here. Let's see if we can put a bush here. Nice. And then we just do some weeds. I don't think there's any more room, is there? Oh, there is. Well, in that case, you can be a Cosmo. Yes. Do a bush. Yeah. Let's do another weed. Yeah, the grass weed is the superior one, I believe. Okay, now around here, let's maybe do cute little mum there. Yes. Maybe we just do another weed here. That'll do. Let's put this last hydrangea there. And then maybe the cosmos behind it. And then the blue will hopefully offset that a little bit. I feel like I wanted a weed behind that as well, actually. Let's do a weed here. That's better. Okay. Bush back. Good. And I don't know if we can fit something in front of the wheat field. Let's find out. Let's try green mum. Yeah. That's cute. I think that's it, you guys. I think we're done here. Because I don't want any other flowers up the top here. And I don't really want any weeds up here either because they'll ruin the sandstone colour palette that we've got going on. I think that one Cosmo is enough and it just draws the pink from that cactus, so it makes sense. Whereas I think if I put anything else up here nature wise, it won't fit anymore. Oh my goodness, I love these little guys. Look at them go. They're just vibing. I'm here for it. Okay, I think we are about ready to say goodbye, so let's pack up. All right, you guys, we are going to leave it there for today. I would just like to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss any future content that I am really enjoying creating. I would very much appreciate it. And I hope that you are having the best day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!